Well, hello, Central Texas. How you doing? I am Jasmine Caldwell from KCEN, and you are watching the B.A.D podcast. I'm here with my producer, Dana, and boy, do we have a line up for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get steamy in here. But it's all good. You know, we're adults, right? We can have this conversation with each other. We are all adults. So, Dana, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. I was definitely thinking about all these topics whenever I was writing them and
Okay.
what I want to say and
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna jump right into this. Okay, ladies. I'm speaking to you directly, ladies, and maybe some gentlemen. You know, we all have that certain spot where we love to get our underwear, Victoria's Secret. Every now and then I find me a cute little pair of Ross. I'm not even going to lie to you. Every now and then. Dana, I don't know about you, but there have been some underwear just making its rounds on social media, and a lot of people cannot stop talking about it. I'm talking about Kim K's thong underwears with the fake pubic hair. I know that sounds so bad. That sounds so bad coming out of my mouth, but no, it's really a thing. So, Kim K, her company Skims, we all know that it makes you nice and tight in certain areas. Well, the company dropped the underwear in a '70s inspired campaign. The campaign was a mock dating show named "Does the Carpet Match the Drapes?" Carpet, you get that? And when you go on the website, it says sold out. Yeah, these panties with fake pubic hair sold out. It has a lot of people thinking, how many did she order, or did she order any at all? Reactions were pretty much on the same side. So why spend your money for something you can grow yourself? A lot of people have this question: who in the world is buying these underwears?
Okay. So really quickly,
Yeah.
if you do watch the B.A.D podcast, you know that we have another angle that just kind of
Yeah.
further deepens the show. And Dominic, y'all know Dominic, he does the other angle. And so he's sitting there, he's cackling
Kikiing.
at why buy no laugh.
He's
Literally
kikiing.
laugh. And he's laughing at why spend money for something I can grow myself. And it is so true, because that's what I told all my friends.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Baffled. I understand. But here's why I think people are buying it, Dana. I think simply because it's Kim Kardashian. And they figure if Kim Kardashian is wearing this, then I can wear it too. You know, Kim K, especially, I feel like this. Before Kim Kardashian got with Kanye, I loved her fashion style. I was all for her.
She was a baddie.
She was like another Marilyn Monroe. The way she dressed, it was always so girly and so glamorous.
Yeah.
It gave Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, that type of style.
You truly wanted to be her.
Yes,
she emulated this lifestyle of she's untouchable.
Untouchable. After Kanye, I feel like her fashion style has been like a WTF.
Very muted.
Very muted. Very I could just wear whatever I want because of my name. I can go to a gala with my face covered up.
Yeah.
I can wear underwear with pubic hair already on it.
Yeah. Or a t-shirt with what'd you say? The t-shirt with a nipple print
with the nipple
or something.
print on it. Yeah. Nipple
bra.
bras.
Oh, thank you. The bra.
You already got. Why? I get it, but it's because it's Kim K. But I feel like after Kanye, that's where her fashion sense went. Yeah. And it's just kind of weird and off the wall. Nowadays, a lot of people like that weird off the wall look. I'm still stuck in the glamorous stage and the regalness about it. But I do not know if I will buy these underwear. And yes, they are sold out. What I do want to know, how much were they?
I think they were 35.
35.
Yeah, Dominic, you laugh.
You can get about 5 pair for that price at Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I don't get it either. I really do not get it. Why wear underwear with pubic hair, and they come in multiple colors, you
Yeah.
know, for different
She's
people with different
inclusive, I'll
hair
say that.
colors. She's very inclusive.
But what I will say, sorry, real
Mhm.
quick, that was because you were talking about the hair, which made me think it was so funny because then there became a debate on TikTok. I'm going to say just TikTok because that's where I saw it.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls were very confused as to why some of the hair was straight. And they
Some
then
people got
it
straight
sparked
hair.
it sparked a huge, like, it was like a wildfire.
Yeah.
And then all these girls were like, your hair isn't straight. So it, like, and it's
Yeah.
something you don't think about
You don't-
because you're looking at your body all the time. So you think your body is the same as everybody else's.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, we all have cellulite, we all have stretch marks, we all have, you know, moles, and we all have these same things.
Yeah.
So you would think that things like this
Yeah,
are the same.
That's something, and it's not.
and
It's totally not. Some people
Yeah.
are straight, some are curly, this,
Yeah.
that, and the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Because you're right. You're looking
Yeah.
at your body. So, wow, I must have missed that part.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I knew that. I was like, oh no, some different strokes for different folks.
Right,
you know?
right.
However, they say, however it grows on your head, that's how it grows.
Yeah,
in
like,
other
does the carpet
places.
match the drapes?
Does the carpet
Right.
match the drapes?
And,
there you go.
like, I will say that, and I've heard this like a few times. Like, I think it's a joke, but honestly, I do think it's true that some people say whenever you get with a man, like, he not depletes you, but that he, like, not sucks the life out of you, but you become a different person.
Yes, because of the man. Some women conform to the man.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
will say J-Lo is a great example of that. That woman is like a chameleon. No matter who she has been with, who she will be with, she will always, like, take herself and make herself fit to that man. Because who she was when she was with Ja Rule is who she wasn't with, or
Totally
wasn't
different.
when she was with not Aaron Hernandez. When she was with what's his face?
A-Rod.
Thank you,
A-Rod, yes.
And it's just like, yeah.
See, I understand that 100%. I feel like women, we kind of, let's be honest, ladies, sometimes we lie to ourselves to fit the man because we want to have the same interests as him, you know. So I dated a football player one time. I can't stand sports, but I dated a football player one time, and I was at his game every week. You know, touchdown, yeah. I ain't been to a football game since. I dated a guy, you know, who his goal, he wanted to be a pastor, a preacher, in church every Sunday. Praising the Lord. Amen. And then we broke up, and I was like, oh, I ain't been to church in a long time. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I still go to church. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I still go to church.
Yeah.
Worship the Lord.
But it's not.
But it's,
Yeah.
I was all in. I was
Yeah.
in just as deep as he was
Yeah.
because I thought I was getting ready to be somebody's first lady.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's
that serious.
Yeah, it's not that serious. So a lot of
I say
times.
it is that serious.
Oh, it is that
Be
serious.
like a first lady. Right. The hat, the
hat
outfit,
girl
all
would have
of
been crushing it every Sunday. It would have been a fashion show.
That's what it is. That is what it is.
But yeah, we do. And I feel like Kim Kardashian did kind of take that because Kanye is like that. He loves the weird dressing and things like that. So I feel like a lot of this has come from that. Kim Kardashian was interviewed and she said she was so surprised with how many people bought these and how fast they sold out. She, you know, said that her and her staff kind of laugh about it like, oh my gosh, we could put out anything and it will sell. You think, Kim K? Girl, do you think?
I don't know, though. Like, part of me feels like they didn't have any. Like, I saw a few videos and a lot of people were saying that they believe that she never had any at her warehouse. She just put it on the website, said it was sold out, but never had any to spark conversation because she knew. Like, and I'm going to give it to her.
I didn't think about it that way.
She's a great businesswoman, like the way that she thinks, and because she has been, like, her whole, like, entity is pop culture and, like, reactions from people.
Yeah.
And so anything that she can do to get her reaction and get her, like, buzz and money, like, she's gonna do, because at the end of the day, like, she's a businesswoman through and through. And I'm not gonna, like, hate on that because look at her. She's one of the richest women ever. She's one of the most successful women ever. And I can't denounce that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But however, any way you can get there, it like there are questionable things. Yeah, and this. And it's there, like, sure, like, you know, she didn't do anything harmful. Like, but it's like, why this? But then you see the reaction, and then you see why.
So my thing is, just tell the truth, because now you are kind of lying to the people. You know,
well, no, I'm not saying this is true. This is speculation.
Speculation.
So we don't know if it is.
If it was speculation, because you know we've been telling people, oh, they're sold out. But then again, I mean, I haven't seen anybody or any pics of people in them.
Right.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah.
But okay, no pubic hair panties for me.
No,
I don't think so. I don't see the. I don't see the reason.
And
why.
Real quick, this is a bad podcast, so I can say it. And if I want to do that, I could wear crotchless panties.
There you go.
Boom. It's made for me right there.
Save yourself some money too.
Thank you. And it's free. That's what people were saying. It's free to grow it yourself. So why am I gonna pay money?
Free 99, people. Free 99.
I don't get it.
Okay, no pubic panties for us. But what about this? ChatGPT. This is a big one. ChatGPT and I are really good friends, by the way, before we get into this next story. But taking the world by storm, ChatGPT. So you can really ask it anything from creating a workout plan to a grocery list and even writing a book. You just tell it what specifics you want, and it does the rest, right? We all use it. I use it all the time. I'm like, make me a Facebook post about spending time with my friends, and it does it.
Like a caption?
Like a caption. I sure do, girl. ChatGPT be my caption.
No, yeah.
Okay. But now the platform is changing up its policy to accommodate adults. Remember, adults. Because soon enough, you will be able to read erotica on the platform. Open AI CEO Sam Altman says in December they will start rolling out age gating, which he says makes sure adult users are treated like adults. Adults will have to be verified before they can even use the feature, and right now we don't know what material will fall under this feature. So when I first heard about this, Dana, I thought like sexting. Like you can, type on ChatGPT, sexual things, and maybe it'll have a conversation with you. Here's my thing about that, though. Oh, gosh. For people who do that, because a lot of people are going to say, oh, my gosh, like, that is so creepy, ChatGPT, oh, my gosh. But think about this. Think about, like, back in the 90s when the internet first got started. And there were people who were in chat rooms, and they were chatting all kind of naughty things to people in different parts of the country. You thought you were chatting with a 20-something-year-old blonde bombshell. But really, you might have been chatting with the old truck driver from Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? So really, you don't know who's on the other side of the computer. And this is kind of like the same thing. So is it my thing? I'd rather talk to a real person, in my face. Like, I don't even want to be sexting over text. You talk to me in my face. It's not for me, but I do want to kind of justify for those people who may want to sext ChatGPT and get responses back. Because that's the thing. They want that erotica conversation and to get the responses back. That's my take on it.
I can definitely see that. That is not how I took it. I think when I first heard it, I mean, immediately my mind thought about pedophiles, and like, how are we going to protect the innocence of children? Because even though like children aren't allowed to do this, I literally just watched a Law and Order episode last night, and this man was getting flooded with emails. And he was a registered sex offender. Like, he had previously, done time for raping a little girl. And this website knowingly, kept emailing him to, and it was, talking about the story. It was called The Story of Janet. And it showed you how to tie up, a little girl. Not a little girl, but how to tie up, a girl. And, have sex with her.
ChatGPT?
No, Law and Order.
Oh,
This is a Law and Order episode, and
she
it was
love
an
her Law and Order.
email. It was an email,
Okay.
and like this was like back in like the early 2000s. So it was like a website, and they were prosecuting the company because they were like, you sought out this man who was a known offender, and you showed him how to do these things, but he just ended up doing it to a little girl, whereas a company was like, no, like this was an 18-year-old girl we made look like a child. It was, yeah, it was a hard episode, like very hard. So that is where
Oh,
my mind goes with things, and I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
because you don't know how people are going to use this platform, which is why I think they're like, well, we haven't determined what materials will fall under this guideline, because this is a slippery slope, and and then also I think images, a hard no. Images
Yeah.
are a hard no. Do not allow people to create erotic images,
Yeah.
because you just open the floodgates like with so many things. I honestly, like, as soon as I like got that idea and like thought about it, and I was like, okay, gross, let's not think about that. I thought about, there are, if y'all know, y'all around my age, y'all know Wattpad. And if you don't know, it was this app where you could read books. And I would read it like in middle school. And it was what I read all the time. It was what made me fall in love with reading. And you could create fan fictions from it, like with Justin Bieber, One Direction, like so many guys. And it was girls my age. We were all creating them, like making books. And these are great books. And so I think this is another way for authors to, or girls who just want to read, and let's say the book that they're reading just like isn't doing it for them, you know what I mean? You could take it, change the story, I don't know, like in a obviously like in an innocent way, like no, like, and not in a weird way, but obviously there are weird people out there.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yes. So that's what I was thinking of it. Like girls who love to read and like who love like smut books, like this just gives them another avenue to use it.
I see it. Looking at it that way, I do believe, yes, they would definitely have to have some strict rules on here, because unfortunately there are people who would take advantage and make this something more than it has to be. Sad to say, and that's unfortunately where we're going. You know, in this world, I see so much fake content. I saw, speaking of a child, I saw a video on Facebook where it was a fake chat GPT video, whatever you want to call it, AI, where a eagle attacked a 3-year-old child. Why? But that's the things you got to think of. Like if they're doing that right now, where things are attacking kids, then yes, definitely, you know, pedophiles and stuff like that, which is wild. So I'm interested to see where this goes. I hope that, you know, this CEO, Sam Altman, sir, like I really hope you think this through,
Right.
with what you do with this erotica chat GPT, because it could like just open a can of worms. Like,
and I don't think anybody's gonna be upset if he's like, you know what, thought about it, I'm not doing it. No one's gonna be upset.
no one's gonna
It'll
be upset.
Fine.
They'll be
Things
fine.
will be okay. I promise.
They'll be fine. There's other ways to chat with people. You got all kind of OnlyFans and all that stuff. So they'll be fine. All right, Dana. So I want to close out the show by talking about something I am just so, oh my gosh. The Sexiest Man Alive was announced this week. And, Jonathan Bailey. He is the winner. And I think he is just so handsome. So your 2025 People Magazine Sexiest Man Alive is here. Mr. Jonathan Bailey. He is known for his work on Bridgerton, Wicked, and the newest Jurassic Park. I didn't know that. Okay. Bailey is also the very first openly gay man to win this title. And for some, this may not come as a shock. Others may be confused as to why him. Because he's gorgeous. Hello. Well, CNN interviewed People's editor-in-chief a few years back about how the decision is made. So he told CNN the decision is made the day after the current year's selection is announced. Oh, so all of this goes back to 1985 when the first Sexiest Man Alive was announced. And who holds that title Oh, Mr. Mel Gibson. Hello. Other notable men include Tom Cruise, yes. Idris Elba, yes. And the editor says there's many variables when it comes to choosing the winner, but they often think about what is currently sexy in society and what do people find appealing. They also hold focus groups. There are, of course, false to the list. In 1996, Denzel Washington became the first black man to win, 11 years after the initial winner. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So, who do you want to see as a 2026 sexiest man alive? I don't know, because I'm still focused on Jonathan. I can't get my mind off him. When I first saw him in Bridgerton, I was like, oh my gosh, he's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then in Wicked, I saw the movie Wicked. I was like, oh, there's my boo. Jonathan. But no, in Bridgerton, he was stellar.
Yeah.
He was stellar. And so that's how he became one of my faves. So, woohoo. I'm satisfied with this.
Very satisfied, yes. Yeah. But if you had to choose, like, let's say, obviously, like, Jonathan Bailey is number one. Who are you going to want to see next year?
Okay, I would think about...
deeply think about it.
Mufasa. What's his name?
I know you're talking about.
Aaron Pierre.
Yeah.
Aaron Pierre.
Oh, yeah.
That's Mufasa. Hey, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. I would like to see him in 2026. So apparently they already know who he is. We got to wait a whole year.
Well, I think, they start deciding. I think they...
You think it'll be Aaron Pierre?
I think so too. I think that was a great choice. I think if he, you don't watch the morning show, right? With
on Apple
Reese,
TV?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so he's in this most recent season.
Aaron Pierre?
Yeah. And so I think like if he, hopefully more projects keep coming out about him or like that he's in, and that will hopefully like further solidify their decision, because I think he's a fantastic choice.
Fantastic choice.
I want to know what else like they go through the process of picking.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And like what questions do they ask consumers? You know what I mean?
Right.
And can I be one of them?
Meet the girl.
I have a lot to say.
Yes.
I think this is a great decision. Like I'm not upset. I think Jonathan Bailey is the perfect choice. And now it just adds more like, buzz around Wicked. Super excited about that.
For sure. November 22nd. I'm going to see it.
I will be
I've
there.
been waiting
Thank
the whole
you.
year. I was so mad when I got to the end of that movie. They said next year.
Well, you didn't know it was...
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
I know.
Neither did I. But I was just curious. So yeah, no, super excited about that. Cannot wait to see him. Oh my God.
Woo! All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this episode of the B.A.D podcast. I hope we didn't have you at home clutching your pearls. Remember, we grown here. We grown. But thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, have a good night.